Yeah. It's almost Christmas. It's the 23rd of December. I finished my base coats, what I call my blacks, and I'll show you in a minute. I'll give you a close look because you haven't seen it close up for a while, and hope to see a big difference. You can't see it from there, but this is a turning point in the painting for me because all the hard work has been done now. Just the fun bit now, putting all the colours on. And the way I feel about like my hobby is mountain bike pushing, and I got a mountain bike and I push it up the side of the mountain and I roll all the way back down. You know, we're lucky in Wales having these lovely mountains around here, you know, so I can do that. And I feel the same way with this painting, you know. Putting the colours on now was just the fun bit. All the work has been done, all the drawing and all the planning, it's all in here. Although it's far from a finished piece of work, I'll hold it up for you, have a look. I hope you can see a difference in this now, if the camera will focus on it. Can you see that alright? Can you see all the different blacks that are working together there? Yeah, so getting that done has lightened my mood. It's, yeah. And it looks like I'll be able to afford a bit of a Christmas after all. Because yesterday somebody bought one of my silver point drawings. Yeah. Which meant I could splash out a bit on a new gas bottle, you know. And to be honest with you, I have to sell a fair bit of my artwork to afford the luxury of a delivery of gas, you know. So, as I said, I'm in a lighter mood. Well, I was in a lighter mood, yeah. This morning I walked up to pay for that gas bottle, you know. It's up there. And I had a kind of spring in my stride that displayed the extravagance of a man who could afford to have his gas bottle delivered. But to my devastation when I got there, he didn't have any left. Yeah, except one with a damaged thread on it. And he said I could give that a try if I wanted. But I thought I'd better not. I didn't want to blow the roof off my shed and have to start this thing all over again, you know. So I was a little bit put out. So I asked him why he didn't have any. And he said, well, it's been cold. Yeah. My expression must have read that I was having difficulty in figuring out how that had caught him off guard. And he said, if I was to shovel that half a ton of sand on that pickup truck for him, it would warm me up. So in one sort of way, he gave the impression of having an unsympathetic manner. Yeah. But I could sense a spirit of community about him, you know. So anyway, back into the icebox here, innit? You know, but like I said, I'm going to lock up in a minute anyway, so it's not so bad, you know. So, yeah. Yeah, I've got no work colleagues or anything to say goodbye to. Or wish happy Christmas to. You know, but it's long days of solitude in here, to be quite honest with you, you know, which accompanies this line of work, you know, and getting into the Christmas spirit feels awkward. Feels awkward to me. Yeah. I sometimes get a little envious of the giggling and the laughter that I hear going down the lane, you know, with all the offices emptying. And full of fun and expectation, because there's a pub just down the road, you know. But in here, it gets lonely. Yeah, it's lonely. I used to put up Christmas decorations and things, you know. And well, I got two balloons over the door over there. You know, I used to have 3 till yesterday, and they've been there since last year, to be honest. And half inflated, you know. And I broke the one trying to get the knot undone, you know, so I could re-inflate it to its former glory. But I'm going to turn off the light in a minute and lock up and start my Christmas, I think, you know. Going up to see my mum. And but just before I go, I will take a moment to reflect to myself and asking the question that what is the purpose of art? Picasso, didn't he? He had a good answer to that. It was it's to wash the dust of daily life off our souls, you know. We'll all have our own opinions about that, I suppose, you know. But I quite like that one, you know. But my opinion for me, it's my growing obsession of how sacred geometry gives me a strengthened spirituality and deepens my appreciation of God's creation. Yeah. And how can we or I help to apply these golden rules, the golden ratio and the golden rectangles and everything to our built environment, and explore the possibilities of a better visual future to increase our perceived happiness, which in my theory will lead us to better relationships with others. Yeah. Anyway, my last tip before I turn out the lights for all struggling artists: if you can't afford to give somebody you love an expensive present, put your love for them into a gift of words. And Tina, my wife of 37 years, my wonderful family, and my lovely close friends, I love you. And a happy Christmas to you lot.